Hey guys, AuspiciousAussie here and welcome to another Monaco series episode. This episode will be a live comm against Marseille as well as a bit of a fixture roundup up until this point in the season, and we'll get into that straight away. As you can see, first game of the season against Stade Rennais was a 1-0 home victory. Goal coming from Aubameyang, starting the season off well. Another win against Sharks Montape away from home this time, a 2-0 victory. Aubameyang with a brace, keeping his goal scoring record in nice form at the start of the season. RC Lens was up next, a 2-1 home victory. Did concede our first goal, but Aubameyang again kept scoring. Carrasco also on the score sheet. We then faced Estoril in the Europa League playoff first leg. Beat them 6-0 at home. Aubameyang again, Marin with a hat-trick, Justin Stewart and Marshall also on the score sheet. We then returned to league action and faced Toulouse and beat them 3-1 away from home. Again, Aubameyang with a brace within 2 minutes and Kanga with a goal for himself, Papadopoulos getting a second yellow and sent off. We then faced Estoril again, this time a boring 0-0 drub match draw away from home. But 6 goals gave us a fairly decent aggregate win, even if we didn't score a goal in the second leg. 5-1 victory over Stade Malherbe Kane. Aubameyang with a hat-trick, Fernandez and Moutinho, and Simon Gauthier for them. And then faced Angers, lost 3-0. Really disappointing to be beaten so badly by them. Bernard, Keita and Hamrun getting their goals. We then faced probably the weakest team in our group, SK Sturm Graz, and they beat us 2-1 away from home. Pretty disappointing. We did open the scoring through Carrasco. Van Eyck got sent off just after half-time. They got a player sent off a lot later on, but their defence played well. We then faced FC Nantes, beat them 4-2 at home. Nice to bounce back. Ali Bamba own goal, Marco Marin, Van Eyck and Carrasco on the score sheet for us. And yeah, all 3 points. Valenciennes was up next, and we lost 1-0 away from home. I know things don't look very bad, but I was pissed off with losing 1-0 in this game, as I felt we should have basically won it. So yeah, that was a point where I actually changed my tactic, downloaded a new tactic from FM Base, and it's worked a treat. As you can see, I've gone unbeaten. Bordeaux was the first game up, and a 4-1 away victory gave us all 3 points in the league. Marco Marin brace, Marshall and Papadopoulos, who also got sent off. CSK Moscow in the Europa League was up next, and a 2-0 home victory. Carrasco and Marshall getting our goals in that one. We then returned to league action and beat Lyon 3-1 at home. Again, this tactic playing a massive part in the good form we've had recently. Aubameyang again continuing his goal scoring record, Van Eyck and Matip in the 92nd minute. The derby up against OGC Nice was up next, and we beat them 2-0 away from home. Kanga and Marshall getting our goals and beating our rivals. We then faced probably the hardest team in our group, and that was Braga. Beat them 3-0 away from home, very good result. Played a fairly full strength team for this one. Campos, Aubameyang and Papadopoulos on the score sheet for us. We then returned to league action, beat Montpellier 2-0 at home. Aubameyang once again, and Kanga also on the score sheet, picking up a few goals for himself as well. And the last game I played was a 1-1 draw to Braga at home. A Campos in the 10th minute. Tulalan got sent off for 2 yellows late on, and Eder managed to get one back for Braga in the 55th minute. Of course, that does leave us with Marseille, and if you look at League 1 table, we actually have 2 games in hand over PSG, who are 1 point ahead of us, and we have 1 game in hand over Marseille, who are level on points with us. And I apologise for my dog barking there, but things are looking good, and we should get into the lineup for today's game. As you can see, Steele, as always, in goals. Montoya's been the first team right back this season so far, but he is actually out with a suspension for this game. So Coleman comes in, hasn't performed that well this season. Van Eyck been a real breakthrough season for him. He's played nearly every first team game, barring a few that I wanted to rest him or Papadopoulos for. Papadopoulos been outstanding at the back this season along with Shaw, who also starts. Ulrich has taken over Tulin's ball-winning midfielder role in this tactic. Matinho is the deep line playmaker. Kanga is the advanced playmaker. Our wingers for today are Campos and Marin, and as always, Aubameyang will be up front. Bench day, Grun, Matip, Cazorla, Tulin, Fernandez, Carrasco, and Marshall. This is a really big game. Obviously, being at the Stade Velodrome away from home is going to be a difficult ask, but you know, with this team, I feel we can beat them. We really can. Obviously, their team got some really good players on their wings: Douglas Costa, Andre Ayew, and yeah, they've got Papastolopoulos, or whatever his name is. Very good player. And yeah, Mandanda in goal, always a threat of keeping a clean sheet. I'm going to say go out there and impress me, simply because I want to make sure they continue their form, despite drawing the last game to Braga. Campos now though, obviously pointless highlight, or is it? Aubameyang? Oh, get in! 1-0 within 20 seconds. And I was talking about a pointless highlight. Get in there. He's been absolutely lethal this season. I know I paid 52 mil for him a couple of seasons back. Last season he was decent, despite us finishing fairly poorly. And this season he's just come on leaps and bounds, really just finding good goal scoring form. 22 minutes in. I've got a couple of, both of our fullbacks are actually sitting on yellow cards at the moment, which is a little bit worrying. And Luke Shaw's on a 6.6 match rating at the moment, which is also quite worrying, because you don't want your defenders to be poorly rated. It means something's going wrong, either giving the ball away or players are getting in behind on their side, I guess. Marin down the left hand side, crosses it. Aubameyang. This is what I'm talking about, guys. 15th goal of the season. Absolutely amazing form. I'm pretty sure, I think he only scored like 22 goals in the whole of last season. So we're not even halfway yet, and he's nearly at that level. Now Campos has taken what looks to be a pretty bad knock, but he's going to have to continue out there. I'm just going to say I'm very happy, because 2-0 up against Marseille away from home is a pretty decent half-time result. I probably will adjust the mentality when it gets a little bit further in, just because I don't really want to concede goals. Good run by Shaw. Kanga. That's a foul. And I'm not even going to try and pronounce his name. Oh, I will actually. Guilavogui. Not even. That's pathetic. Anyway, he's sent off. So basically, I'm not going to say it assures us the result, but we're in a very, very good position, and I'm very happy right now, which is something that doesn't happen all too often on Football Manager, as most of you guys will probably know. You just have to look back to last season, and the Chelsea live com I did. Definitely not one of my highest points on this series. Didn't have to post it, but I did for you guys to view and enjoy, and I'm sure you did. I'm going to take Kanga off here. Not performing too well. Fernandez will come on. I think I'll bring Campos off and Carrasco on as well, just because he's fatigued. Not playing too badly, but yeah, that'll do us for now, I guess. And I think at the 70-minute mark I might change to a defensive tactic, despite, I might actually leave it. I'm not sure. We'll see how the next 10 minutes go. If we score another goal, then I might change it. I'll just play it as I see it, I guess. Marcelo. Fred. He's in behind. Good save, Steele. There's a strong hand to it. We could go... I'm not going to say that. I was going to say we could go 6 points clear of Marseille, but that would require them losing. Oh, actually, we can. Oh, yeah. I was right. Sometimes my math skills... Oh, Aubameyang in behind. Can he steal his hat-trick? 1-on-1. Oh, and it's saved. Oh, that sucks. I thought he was going to get it. But yeah, we actually will go 5 points clear of PSG with a win and 6 points clear of Marseille with a win. So, Roux's in behind. And that's 3 or 2-1 actually. So I think I am going to change it to defensive now, because that is a worrying sign. Obviously I've just made the substitutions, so hopefully that helps a little bit. Even if we are playing... Oh my god, why would you give the ball away there? Good tackle, good tackle. Interception. Marin, please, finish it. Oh, get in. Thank you, Marco Marin. 7th goal of the season for him. And we've got a 2-goal lead again. So that makes me happy. Very happy. Alright. Steele. He looks to play out of defence. He usually actually does that move where he goes to Shaw on the left. Something I've noticed in this tactic. Ulrich Fernandez. Can Aubameyang get his hat-trick? Well, Marin could get a brace now. Probably will. Yep. Marin on a brace. So they're both on hat-tricks, which is interesting. Wonder if either of them will actually get it. And it's pretty funny. I know Marseille down a player, but I changed to defensive and we score 2 goals. FM logic right there. Shining through nice and strong. It is good to beat Marseille this badly though. Makes me feel good considering it's usually me. Oh, come on Aubameyang, please score that. And he does. Gets his hat-trick. We've now scored more goals on defensive than we did on control. Interesting. Are Marseille potentially pushing for a draw? I don't really understand. They are playing 3 at the back, so I guess that's why. Roux's in behind again. Good save. And here's the post. Oh, that sucks. Well, they get another one back, so credit to them. But I think for them to get 3 goals in 5 minutes is... I'm not going to say... I'm never going to say something like that. Oh, they could get another one back. Shit. Good save. And that looks like... yeah, we've got the victory. I'm quite confident of it now, but I wasn't. Yeah, there we go. Full time, 5-2 victory over Marseille. Very good live comm. I'm quite happy, quite pleased with that. Nice 7.8 match rating for Jason Steele. And they did actually dominate us with shots on target and chances and stuff. But we are 3 points, potentially 6 points clear of them. 2 points clear of PSG, potentially 5 points clear with a victory. And yeah, it makes me very, very happy. Anyway, guys, I appreciate you watching this episode. If you have watched it all the way through to this point, then please give the video a like rating, head to my channel and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye, guys.